Good morning, my name's Patrick and I write the Tales of Ales blog. We're starting a feature focusing on craft brewers in London. I thought it best to start with one of the most well-renowned, a prominent brewer here in the city. He's located down south of the river, off of Tooley Street in the Maltby Market. He's been kind enough to oblige us with a couple minutes this morning to go through. It's a little bit chilly and business is going as it should be, and I haven't yet had my coffee, but either way, to the interview. Thank you.
So for a couple of hundred years, London was the centre of the brewing universe. And styles like porter, stout, and India Pale Ale all kind of came to prominence here. Part of the interesting thing about brewing now is that a lot of that tradition has been lost. A few years ago, the only standalone breweries in London were Fuller's, who have a pedigree and a history going back a couple hundred years. So for us brewing in London now, we lack that kind of trajectory that we can follow back, but we can we kind of jump back to certain points and have a look around. A lot of the beers, all the dark beers we do, are based on old London recipes. The brewer from Russian River in California, called Vinny Chirozzo. He brews pretty much the best hoppy beers in the world. And the rest of the time he makes sour beers.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think he makes any dark beers. We'll forgive him for that. He's been credited with inventing the double IPA. Which,
Okay.
None of these things were ever really invented, but he made the first one that became legendary, and it is. The other brewer that I would really respect is Jean Van Rooij from Cantillon.
Okay,
Belgian Lambic Brewery. Just the way they do things is, again, just kind of probably hasn't changed very much in a very long period of time.
Yeah.
One of the problems being that you have to be very specific, about exactly. If I say vanilla ice cream, I have a very particular one in mind.
Yeah.
Not any generic vanilla ice cream might not work in this.
Yeah.
And if I say what I'm gonna say, if you get an imperial stout, pour it over some vanilla ice cream, you have this affogato, which is just mind blowing.
Yeah.
But again, it's not going to work with every imperial stout.
Yeah.
I've got our one in mind,
Yeah.
and the ice cream that's made just down the road. But so that's going to work. But if you get another vanilla ice cream and another imperial stout, you might end up somewhere else. The essence of having a community around you is, you can do so much more collectively than you can on your own. It's the same in London with so many new brewers now that collectively we have this London Brewers Alliance, and together you can do a lot more than we all each could individually. The other great thing about it is that it's really just pretty much grown organically. It wasn't some idea that kind of somebody came along and okay, here it is. Now you fill this hole, you fill that hole. You go here.
We need a cheese maker. We need a bread maker. We need that'll be fun.
And we'll all open up with this fanfare, and then we'll have this big opening party, and we'll invite down the media and all that sort of stuff. The reason that this all started is because I used to work at Neal's Yard Dairy. They have their maturing facilities and their offices just down there, and Monmouth Coffee are just up the other way, and they were just using these spaces because they're relatively central, cheap, and with those sort of railway arches, they keep everything quite cool. So for maturing cheese and things like that, they're cold and down, perfect. They're just like cellars. Down here we all stand for the same thing. In the sense that everything is pretty small scale, handmade and quality stuff. And so once you see that everybody around you has the same sort of principles, it doesn't matter if you're selling bread or coffee or vegetables or beer, but that sort of level, that sort of quality is everywhere. You come down here, there's a brewery. You're right in there. You can you see where it is. There's no kind of, basically you're trying to minimize the distance in a sense between the production and the consumption, and that's quite important because there has been so much more of people are taking so much more care into where their food is coming from, and what they're eating, and the quality and all that sort of. And the same with beer. There's also the growth of so many of the new wave of English small microbrews. That to be able to come and see where something is made, that makes an immediate connection.